Hey, what's up, y'all? So, are you thinking about moving to White House, Tennessee, but want more boots on the ground, get more information about the details of the town? Well, you come to the right place. So, today I'm going to be sharing my screen. We're going to be getting on Google Maps and we're going to be doing a map tour of the town, guys. And don't worry, I've got lots of video that we're going to be adding in so you get a full view of the town and also get more information about where everything is. So, we're going to be showing the best neighborhoods. We're going to be showing some of the shops, some of the restaurants, and also going to be showing some of the new exciting thing that's going on in White House right now, and we're getting to it right now. Hey, what's up, guys? So my name is Adam Haynes. I'm a local realtor here in Middle Tennessee and South Central Kentucky, and if you don't know, I'm actually from White House. I went to White House High School about 750 years ago, and I still live here, guys, and that is because I absolutely love it here. So I just wanted to give you more of an in-depth idea of the town, just to get you more familiar, especially if you don't live here, you're not from here, you can't just drive through the area too. So White House is actually split between Robertson and Sumner County, and both sides are great, guys. So if you want to talk about schools, okay, so on the Robertson County side, you have White House Heritage High School, which is very highly rated, one of the best schools, if not the best school in the county, and it is rated on greatschools.org. I think it's a 7 out of 10, and it is a fantastic school. That's where my kids go to elementary and middle school, and I'm sure when they hit the high school, they'll even be just as good, if not better, and they love it, guys. So it has really been good for my kids. They have thrived really well. Of course, they're in elementary school, but my middle schooler, she is in band and she loves it there. And then she also has, she just got a part in the school play and all that stuff. So it's really a good school, and they have good sports teams, volleyball, football, everything they are really involved in, which I think is really great for, you know, any kind of parent that they want to make sure their kids are in a good school. And White House High School on the Sumner County side is equally just as good, if not possibly even better. I mean, it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. But let's get to the maps, okay? Let's go check it out. All right, guys. So I'm not really sure why you hit up White House and it shows the actual White House, but I mean, it's pretty obvious. But okay, so you got Robertson, Sumner County, like I said. So in 2020, they had the census at 13,000 people, but I would almost guarantee that it's a lot more than that. I would say probably close to the 15,000 point, because over the past 5 years, we've had a huge growth. So I wouldn't really expect less than that. But, okay, so just to give you an idea, okay, let's back up. All right, so if you're kind of curious why I live in White House, okay, so like I said, I work in Nashville a lot and I work in Bowling Green a lot. Nashville right here, White House right here, Bowling Green right here. I am right down the middle. So I am about 35 minutes from Bowling Green, about 30 minutes from Nashville. So, I mean, I think that is probably why I chose this location to stay here, because I work both states and I do so much in Bowling Green. I do a lot in the Nashville and, you know, the southern Nashville at least region, and or the northern Nashville region. It's, you know, it just makes sense. But okay, so let's start at 76. So this is Highway 76. If you go west, it would get you all the way to Springfield, but we are not going west. So right here, we got White House Heritage High School. So White House Heritage is a very good school. It's not super old. I mean, I would say, I can't remember when it was put in, but maybe 10 years ago. So, I mean, it's a really nice, fairly new school and everything. So a lot of people enjoy it down here. So the only thing I would say, okay, about Heritage High School, so Heritage High School and Heritage Middle School are all combined. Okay, so my oldest, she's actually a 7th grader this year. Ridiculous. But anyway, so they ended up putting her into the high school. Obviously, I mean, they have separate sections. So like one part of the school is middle, one part of the school is high school. But I remember her first day, it was kind of freaking her out and everything. She's like, all these kids are so big, you know, because she's dealing with like 16 and 17-year-olds walking around. So, I mean, it makes sense. But regardless, even with that, I do think it is a fantastic school. So there's nothing to worry about with that. All right, so moving on. So you got 76 right here, and then right here is Pleasant Grove Road. So this is a road that get you to like the back end of the Robertson County side. And there's a couple of really big neighborhoods down here, so I'm going to talk about that. So if you go left right there, you take a left on Pinson Lane right there. This is where you got the Parks. Okay, so the Parks is this whole neighborhood. So the Parks, this entire, I don't have to back up even. This entire neighborhood from here all the way around, that's the Parks, guys. And that is a giant neighborhood, and it's really nice, guys. So the Parks, you're looking at between, I'd say, around the 350 range all the way up to around the 450 range. And so, but they have big homes too. I mean, like, they have some homes that are like smaller. They're like, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,500 square foot. Those are around $350, about $350,000. But then you have some of these a lot bigger homes, and you are talking like a 5-bed, 3-bath with a bonus room at like 2,700 square foot. I mean, those obviously are going to be more. They're in like around the 440, 450 range. So, but I mean, it's nice. And then they have really good amenities. They have a walking trail. They have a clubhouse. They have a really nice luxury pool and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's a good little spot. And then right next to it, so if you can see, okay, so right next to it, right here, this is Legacy Farms. Okay, so they're all, both of these are D.R. Horton. They're not exactly combined. I mean, you can't drive through or anything like that, which is, I think it's weird because they're both D.R. Horton, but they're completely separate entities, but they're both D.R. Horton. So I kind of put them one and the same, just kind of depends on what you're looking for. So when it comes to the Legacy Farms, they are all single story. Legacy Farms actually first started out, they wanted to be a 55 plus community, and they decided against that. They just made them just tailor-made if you are that 55 plus community though. So they're single stories, they cut your grass for you, all that stuff. They do pretty much everything. And then they have a lot of activities. They have a really nice walking trail, another pool that's very similar to the one at the Parks, pretty much the exact same pool. They have a clubhouse with the gym and everything, which is super nice. And they have pickleball. They even have like water fountains for your dogs and stuff down there. So I mean, it's kind of cool. It's a good area though. I've sold a few homes out there. The only thing I would say as a Legacy as opposed to Parks, first off, Legacy, their HOA fees are a lot more. They're around $150 a month, where the Parks is, I think, $55. So that makes a big difference, but they do a lot for you. They cut your grass. You don't have to do with any kind of maintenance, which is kind of cool. The one thing I would say is their yards are a little bit smaller, and they don't allow privacy fences. So if you really want your seclusion and you want to be in this area, I would pick the Parks. But if you want to have like just free range, you don't have to go upstairs to be doing anything, and you also don't have to cut grass or anything like that, Legacy is a good option. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for, guys. All right, so yeah, so there's that. And then if we got back on Pleasant Grove Road right here, you would go on Holly. Okay, so Holly Lane right there, there's not a lot. So you got Holly Lane, you got Foster, so you got Willow Leaf and Sundance. So this whole area is Holly Tree, which is absolutely one of the most sought after neighborhoods in White House, and for good reason. It's really nice. They are beautiful homes, and it's got this really cool appeal because there's a lot of trees everywhere and flowers and everything. It's just a really beautiful place to stay. So I mean, it's really cool. Okay, so if we stayed on Pleasant Grove Road, you go all the way to Bill Moss, and then all the way down, there's a couple of nice little neighborhoods down here as well, okay? All right, so if you stayed on Bill Moss, there, you keep on going down, like you go underneath the interstate right there, and right here is Moss Farms, okay? So right now it's showing it's still Jackson Farms, which was an actual farm, and Moss Farms, it's not a farm. It's not a farm, guys. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Why these stupid new constructions always want to say something farms. It's almost like I can get into a whole tangent about that, but regardless, it's called Moss Farms. It's a nice neighborhood though. It's a brand new neighborhood by Good Old Homes. They only have a few homes up right now. They probably have about 20 or 30 up right now. So, I mean, but it's a good little neighborhood. They're planning on having a pool and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's cool. So I can't really say much about them just yet. Right now, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good neighborhood. Just it's just so new, you can't really tell. Okay, so, but if you kept on going, basically across the street from Moss is Callista Farms right here. Okay, so it is actually pretty nice. So it's kind of funny. You can see the pond right there. That pond they kept. Okay, so they kept it just, and it looks kind of cool. It's a cool little appeal to a new construction neighborhood. Most of these homes are nice, guys. They're really nice. They only have another one. They have maybe 30 up right now, but they are very nice, well-built homes by Davidson. The only thing I would say is that the yards are not very big though. So just kind of keep that in mind. If that's something that you really want, you want something with a big yard, it may not be the spot for you. So just think about that. All right. So if we came out of there, and so right next door to that is Fields of Oakwood. So Fields of Oakwood is right here. It's another single-story neighborhood. They don't have a lot of amenities here. Majority of the people that live here are retired age and that kind of thing. I've sold a couple out here, and they're all been in the retired age. And there's kind of a reason for it is that they have no amenities. So they don't have a pool, they don't have a playground, they don't have a walking trail, nothing like that. But you still got a decent HOA fee. So I don't know, but it's still, they are really nice homes. They look nice and all that stuff. It's by Ryan Homes, and they're priced decent. So, you start around the 320 mark. So that's not bad. So you got Concord Springs subdivision right here. It's a nice neighborhood, guys. This is a really good neighborhood. I actually got a listing right here. So on Berkshire, so about right here is where my listing is right there. I'll show you a video of it. If you want to check out that video, that's pretty cool. This is a really nice house, guys. It is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 1680 square foot, and we just dropped the price to $335,000, guys. And I mean, you have like all seclusion in the back. It's really nice. So I really like it. And one thing I think is kind of cool about this one in particular, if you can't talk, if the house is right there and right in the corner, this whole spot right here of South Downs, that's where the playground is. So you can keep an eye on them the whole time. So, I mean, it's not bad spot, really good location. You got no backyard neighbors and all that stuff. So it's a cool spot. So definitely, if you're interested in something like that, just give me a call. I'll let you know if it's still available. And if not, one of my other ones might be. So this is a really good neighborhood. But all right, so let's go back. So that's kind of like the back end of everything. So we're going to go back to 76 where we were. So there's 76. Yeah. So you go past the interstate. If you get off the interstate, this is the interstate right here. So you'd be getting off the interstate at exit 108 right there. And you got a lot of good stuff down here, guys. So you got Wendy's. You also down here, you have the Cracker Barrel, which everybody loves some Cracker Barrel. And don't even get me started with that whole logo thing. So I'm not even going to go. Now, we ain't getting into that. But luckily, they're turning the logo back. Just to let you know, I just found out they're bringing that logo back, and it's all good in the hood. And hopefully, they bring the menus and everything on the inside back. But they haven't messed with this one, thank goodness. So it's still your good old Cracker Barrel. So don't you worry about that, y'all. Anyway, all right. So let's go back up to 76. You got Wendy's, Dairy Queen. You got everything, guys. So you got the animal hospital right there. Okay, so one thing that if you see my last video about White House, you didn't know about because it's brand new, you got, where'd it go? You got Publix, guys. So you got Publix right here. So Publix is pretty new. It's only been out, I think, about 4 months in White House, and it is getting, of course, good reviews. Everyone loves Publix, all that stuff. You got Publix, you also got Wingstop, you got Teriyaki Madness. What else they got? They got a couple of places. The UPS store, of course, but yeah, they got a sushi place. They have a boba place as well. So, I mean, it's kind of a cool little thing. They just brought everything in. A lot of people like it. So, I mean, it's pretty great. Okay, so basically across from that is the park, which everybody loves the park. I was actually just there last night. They have every Wednesday during the summertime and some parts of the fall. They have their farmers market, and it was great, guys. So we got some good old local honey, and they have some live music, and they have food trucks and all that stuff. This is where they do a lot of their activities and stuff, guys. So they have, this is where the White House High School, Sumner County side, has their football games and all that stuff. But it is where they have their Music Under the Stars, which is a summer concert series they have, which is really great. A lot of people love it, guys. I mean, it's really cool. And then they have their baseball and, they have an outdoor basketball area, and they have a volleyball pit, and then they have a couple of different playgrounds for the kids and that kind of thing. And they also, on the backside of it, is a walking trail. So they got the greenway right there. So it's on the backside of that. And also, one thing that's kind of cool about it, so it's a really cool dog park. They've done a really good job with it, made it look super awesome, very cool. Last night there was literally 25 dogs out there. It was kind of wild. And what's funny is actually there was 25 dogs last night out there just having fun and everything, except for this one dog. This one dog was right in the front and just staring out. I guess he's, I don't know, doesn't like other animals or something. And he was panting and just staring outside, I don't want to be here. Let me in or let me out. So it was kind of funny. But anyway, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, and right next to that is Kroger, which is pretty great. I really like the Kroger. They kind of revamped it just a few months ago, or no, it was about a year ago. They revamped it, so they made that really nice. And on the backside of that, so right here is, this whole area right here basically is where they have some townhouses and stuff that they've put up by Lennar, and these are really good. These are really good townhomes, and they're priced really well and everything, so it's pretty great. So definitely keep that in mind. Right there, you got the tennis courts, which are great. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. So White House has a really nice disc golf course, guys. So a lot of people come from all over and check out this disc golf course. It's really nice. They go all through the trail and everything, so it's pretty great. And okay, so right here, this whole area, guys. So from Cheyenne, Iroquois, Indian Ridge. It's called Indian Ridge Subdivision. So this whole area is Indian Ridge Subdivision. So it's gigantic, y'all. So it's a really big neighborhood. It's one of the oldest and the biggest neighborhoods in White House. It's a Robertson County side, and it is pretty awesome, guys. It really is nice. And so it's kind of a trip. All right. So, I was talking about the walking trail as well earlier. So the walking trail is pretty great. And one thing cool about the walking trail, we go quite a bit to the walking trail. Speaking of the walking trail, guys, so the walking trail is super nice, and it's pretty great. It used to have, I'll be honest, it used to have a lot more trees and woods and everything than it does now, because there have been a lot of new construction being built in White House, which obviously partly good, partly bad. It just kind of depends on your perspective. I'm in real estate, but also I'm from here. So I've lived here since I was about 12 or 13. So I'm very impartial with that. I don't really know how to feel, but the walking trail still has a lot of really nice parts of it and everything. And one part in particular, I'm not going to tell you exactly where. If you want to know, let me know. Okay. So, but I'm not going to tell y'all, so I don't want to give everybody my secrets away, but there is a really cool spot right here in White House off the walking trail where it's got this beautiful creek area, and it's just really cool, guys. I mean, it's a really nice creek. Me and my family, we go down there sometimes and during the summer, and we just chill and have fun, have picnic and all that stuff. I mean, it's just a really cool area, guys, and it really is. But sometimes I'll tell you what, because the creek is flowing so good, that water can get cold. I mean, regardless of how hot it is. I mean, it can be pretty rough sometimes, but it just kind of depends, man. I swear. But anyway, all right. So let's get back to the main road, which 76. If you didn't know, 76 is one of the main roads, which we're almost done with 76, and we're gonna be getting on 31. Okay. So you got 76 all the way. You got okay, so right here, it is kind of cool. The White House Inn Museum. It's pretty awesome, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty cool little spot. And check this out. They have this horse and buggy out in the front and everything. It's just, I mean, it's kind of a trip. So this actually used to be the public library, but they've actually completely opened up the public library now, and it's really nice, which I won't show y'all that in a minute. But this is one of the oldest, if not the oldest house in White House. This is why it's called White House. It's because of this place. And it's cool. It's a really great place, guys. So if you're in town and, you like that kind of thing, check it out. But if not, I don't care. But anyway, so if, so you're right here, you got Sonic right here, which is like, so if you're from here and everything, back in the day, Sonic is the place to go. So like, that's how, like when I was in high school and everything, we get out, football games Friday night, we'd all go to Sonic and we, do whatever. And it's like, I guess a kid's way of going to the bar. I don't know, but we'd all like hang out outside and drink our slushies and eat way too much and just have fun and everyone get together. And I kind of feel bad for the people that work there, but but anyway, it was kind of cool. But yeah, so, and then right here, right on West Drive, this is the elementary school. So this is White House Heritage Elementary, sorry. And it's kind of weird, to be honest. It's a really great school, don't get me wrong, but the placement of it is kind of weird because it's basically in a residential neighborhood. I actually know someone that lives right on West, and they got this really nice house and a couple acres and everything, and they can literally throw a baseball and probably hit the school. So it's kind of weird, but it's a really good school, guys. It really is. We have nothing but good things to say about the school, and it's pretty great. But if you like organic, super healthy, super organic, that kind of type food, I wouldn't know anything about it, but the Moringa Tree is supposed to be really good place, and it's supposed to be really nice. Okay, so also if you're looking to rent a place, the Mill in White House is supposed to be super nice, guys. I mean, it's a really good place. All right, so blah 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 blah. All right, so we're gonna get up to right here. So you got the public library. Library is nice, guys. It's super awesome. So we go to the library all the time. When my kids were a little bit smaller and everything before they had school, we used to come here. I think it was on Wednesdays. They would have a little special where they would read you some books, and then we'll have like different kind of events they would do. It was really cool, guys. I mean, it really is. They're super involved with the community, which is great. And also another thing is great is 31W Cafe is right inside the library, and they have some pretty good food, but they have some amazing coffee, guys. I mean, it's locally brewed coffee or locally made coffee, whatever, and it's cool. I mean, it's really nice. And another thing that's nice, guys, I'm gonna have to show y'all this. This is the brand new gym. Okay, so this, all right, so that's what it looked like for a minute. That's what it looked like in February, but it is almost done, guys. It is almost finished, and I'm looking forward to it so much. If you saw my last video, one of my complaints, my pro cons of White House, Tennessee, is the fact that they didn't have very many good gyms. Okay, so now we do have 1440, which is a good gym, but in my opinion, it's a little small. They don't have a lot of things that I would want, which that's why I go to Just Be Fit, which is also a great gym, but the equipment's old. So this is supposed to be really nice, good size actual fitness area, but then they have the basketball area where actually my girls are already playing their volleyball there, and so that area is up and running. But it's supposed to have like an esports area. It's supposed to have a little bit of everything, y'all. So I mean, it's going to be really cool. Everyone's really excited. It should be completely opened up in the next month or two, they said. They've had to back it up a couple of times. They were supposed to have it open already, but it's just, things like that happen. But it's supposed to be really nice, guys. All right, so, and then also on the backside of that, where's it at? There it is, the splash pad, y'all. So right here is the splash pad, and they have like another little playground area that's kind of cool. So they have the amphitheater, which they used to play Music Under Stars there, but I think too many people started to come, and so I don't know what they're going to do with the amphitheater, to be honest, because they don't use it anymore. I don't really know. They use it more of just an open space for the splash pad, because the splash pad is right here. That's not the splash pad, but you got the splash pad right here, and then the playground area right there, which they've messed up their pictures so bad. I don't know what's wrong with them. But so, I mean, that's how it is. I mean, like, they're probably going to do something, but they just haven't been able to yet. But anyway, it's a cool place, guys. And the splash pad is like pirate themed and all that stuff. So you got little ones, they will absolutely love it there. So even if you're just in town, whatever, you got some little ones, come on down. Summertime. I mean, like Labor Day's coming up, so you better come quick or you're going to have to wait until next summer. All right, so we're on 31 right there. Keep on going down there. All right, Tennessee Flea Mall, it's about to shut down. So this is a really cool place, though. I always liked the Flea Mall. I would get some pretty cool stuff down here, and I enjoyed it, but it's about to shut down. So no reason to even talk about it. You got Neil's Poorhouse, which that place, I tell you what, they're starting to do such a good job here. So Neil's Poorhouse has changed names a few different times. It used to be Richie's. I think before that it was something else. And it's just kind of didn't really have great parking, that kind of thing. But I tell you what, guys, now that they've made it into Neil's Poorhouse, that is the place that a lot of people go. So they have a lot of trivia nights, and they have a lot of different specials and stuff here. It's a cool place, guys. And so they get a lot of traffic that comes in at nighttime and that kind of thing. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. So White House used to be known as having a lot of chicken places and Mexican, okay? But the creme de la creme, the original Mexican place is De La Paz, which is right here, y'all. So it is really nice. But so that's the school right there. We just went the long way around to get to the school. So you can get to the school this way too, right on west from 31W. But okay, so you got that right there. But then right here, this whole spot is super nice, guys. So they have, well, they're not showing me, but they have a couple different really nice restaurants like Malapazo and that kind of thing, and a few other ones that is just really nice. It's a good spot. And Malapazo, I tell you what, if y'all like good Italian food, that is where it's at, guys. So I know people that come from all over. They come from Hendersonville, come from Nashville even, like to go to Malapazo sometime, especially for their pizza, because they have some incredible pizza there. But okay, so yeah, we just keep on going down here. You got White House Animal Hospital right there, and you got Scooters right there. Okay, so you got Dollar General Market right there, and then there we go. Okay, so it may not be showing it yet. It doesn't look like it is. But in this little shopping center right here, you got All Season Sports Grill, which is a really nice, a little expensive, but it's a really nice sports bar and lounge. And it's really cool, guys. I mean, it's a really good place, fantastic food, and it is pretty awesome, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they got Elite Fitness. And then also in that same area, they just opened up about a month ago is the Goodwill store. So, I mean, so if you like going Goodwill shopping, that kind of thing is pretty cool. And you got Dollar General Marketplace right there, which is a pretty nice little Dollar General Market. And you got Tractor Supply Company right there. So if you want to get some chickens and all that stuff, that's where you go. You want to buy some baby chickens. So it's a cool place, guys. All right, so let's keep on going down a little bit more. I mean, I can't show you everything, guys. I mean, like, I'm doing my best here, but yeah, there are some pretty cool little spots. But I want to show y'all a couple of neighborhoods first. Okay, so right here, so from 31, boom, right there, you got Sage Farms. So you got Sage Farms right here. This neighborhood is really nice. I mean, they're priced really good. The homes are priced really well down here. And then also the fact is that a lot of these homes are built super well, but they don't have huge yards. So if this is another one of those neighborhoods, if you want a really well-built home that is at a really good price, you're talking like the starting at around the 315 mark all the way up to about 400. But if you're looking for something with a big yard, that kind of thing, get some privacy, may not be the neighborhood for you. But I mean, just keep that in mind. All right, so another neighborhood that I absolutely love is Orchard Park right here. So, okay, so Orchard Park, which you can tell why it's called Orchard Park, is like Blueberry Street and Cherry Street and all that stuff, Cherry Lane, I mean. And, but yeah, I mean, you got Peach Street and all that, but these homes are really nice. They're well-built homes. It's an older neighborhood. I mean, most of the homes are built in like in the 2000s, maybe a little bit older, but most of them I think are in the early 2000s, and they're all brick. They're all really nice homes. Most of them are sitting on at least half an acre, that kind of thing. So if you want a little bit of land, if you want a more established neighborhood, this is on the Sumner County side, that is definitely a possibility for you. So just keep that in mind. All right. Okay, so another great place that a lot of people love is Colorado Grill. Okay, so this whole strip mall right here is pretty great. They have a lot of different things down here, but Colorado Grill is where it's at. Okay, so Colorado Grill is great. They have really good steaks, really good catfish, a lot of good food down here. The decor is pretty fun. They have, I mean, huge elk and all this stuff, so it's pretty cool. So it's not bad. And then right across from that is right here, that is the soccer field. That's actually where we have our big 4th of July celebration, which is always a ton of fun. So I mean, it's kind of cool. But let's keep on going. So we are not too far from being done with 31. So pretty much the last thing on 31 is the middle school. Okay, so you got Perry's Smoking Pig, which is the best barbecue in White House by far. And then you have White House Middle School right there, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's a good little spot, guys. I mean, absolutely. So let's go back up real quick. Raymond Hirsch. So from Tractor Supply area, you go Raymond Hirsch, go all the way down. There you go. So we're on Tyree now. Okay, so we're on Tyree Springs now, and that is White House High School, okay? So you got White House High School right there. Like I said, it's a really good school, guys. It is pretty awesome, and it's a good location, all that stuff. So definitely, if you are interested in this area, if you're interested in these school zones, definitely just give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. If you want some more information, I will be happy to help you any way I possibly can. Absolutely. But anyway, so this is a great place. Okay, so there are a couple other like neighborhoods that I don't really have time to show you everything. I'm doing my best, guys, to show you as much as I can, but we can't be here for 2 hours. So I mean, I'm just doing my best here. So, you know, get off my back, whatever. Anyway, all right, guys. So from Tyree Springs right here, you go North Palmer's all the way down. You got the Reserve. Okay, so Reserve of Palmer's Crossing is a really nice neighborhood, guys. You get some really nice homes. They are built super well, and it is pretty great. It really is. So, okay, so we get back on Tyree Springs. If you don't know, if you go Tyree Springs from White House, it will get you into Hendersonville. So if there is something that you want to get to Sam's, or you want to go to Target, or you want to go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or, you know, go to the movies, anything like that, you hit Tyree Springs, you drive about 20 minutes, and boom, you're right in Hendersonville. So all that stuff that White House does not have, Hendersonville does. So it's definitely something to think about. All right, so you got White House High School right there. Okay, so and then right here you got Doors Farms. So Doors Farms subdivision, that's a really nice newer subdivision as well that's being built. They've done a really good job down there. I really like it. So I mean, they've done a good job. But the only thing is that a lot of people do like is Doors Farms is on the other side of Doors Farms. They actually plan to have a pool and all that stuff, which is pretty cool. One thing I gotta say, when I found out about Doors Farms getting built, I was not happy at all. First off, you're calling it a farm again. Why are you calling it a farm? It's not a farm. It used to be a farm, and now it's kind of an insult to people that had the farm. Whatever. Anyway, when I was a kid, actually, we had horses and all that stuff, and one of the horses that we got back when I was a kid, it actually came from this former farm. So I always kind of thought that was cool, but also makes you sad a little bit too. But is what it is. Things grow, things expand, more people every year, so it's one of those things that has to happen sometimes, unfortunately. Also, another new neighborhood, which I've done a video of, is Willow Grove. So Willow Grove by Lennar right here. It's another good one. It's a good neighborhood, guys. I mean, it's really nice. And it's right across from H.B. Williams. So H.B. Williams is the elementary school for the Sumner County side. And it is rated one of the best elementary schools in the county, and for a good reason. And they do a really good job with this school, guys. So they do a lot of extracurricular stuff, and they are really big on their education here, and it is a very, very highly rated school, and a lot of people love that their kids are here. So if you are looking to have your kids in a good school, this or Heritage Elementary are very good elementary schools. So absolutely. And also we do have the private schools here too. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope more than anything, it gave you more of a full understanding of the town and make you want to move here. But if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for your weekly fix of information about the area. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later.